Button Gwinnett was born in 1735 to a well-off family. They lived in Down Hatherley, England, which made him one of the 8 signers to be born out of the colonies. It was in Down Hatherley that he got married to Anne Bourne and started a family with 3 girls. He also started the business of becoming a merchant. He was not successful at this, however, and moved to Georgia, where he had bought a large tract of land to manage a plantation. He did this for a little while, but was unsuccessful in the end. So he ran to be elected to the colonial legislature and the Continental Congress in the years from 1769 to 1776. He also was the holder of the highest position of the Georgia militia, which was a well sought out job of his. This job was also wanted by Gwinnett's political rival, Lackland McIntosh. So after he was elected, he went to Philadelphia and started training with the Continental Congress. He finished just in time to be a part of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Soon after, he returned to Georgia, ready to reclaim his political positions. However, during Gwinnett's absence, McIntosh became the person the people of Georgia grew fond of, and they elected him as the commander of their militia. This greatly upset Gwinnett, but what could he do? McIntosh had won the election. So he settled for a position in legislature. He quickly became the head of the Safety Council, but only because of the passing of Archibald Bullock, who previously held the position. Button Gwinnett was still not pleased with his political standing and decided to lead an attempt mission to invade Florida and secure Georgia's southern border. This mission was purposely and successfully opposed and halted by McIntosh with the help of his brother. Button Gwinnett was enraged, and as a final attempt to be on top again, he ran for governor. He lost this too, and failed yet again to get